Yeah, and we haven't played really in a week, so whatever, 5 days. I think our details were a little bit off, stopping in simple plays and defensively. It's an emotional game. It's not an easy one to play, but I thought we still found a way to get a point here. Obviously, 2 would have been nice, but we got a big weekend ahead of us. So let's move on and get ready.
I think it's 10 straight games now you've given up 3 goals or more. And I know there were, tough circumstances here, but how do you get the defense?
Yeah, we just gotta. I think we're playing too much in our end. I think when we're good, we're playing in the offensive zone. I know you guys always hear us talk about it. But playing the O zone is obviously the best way to play defense, and we're just not really occupying the offensive zone like we were before. And teams are getting more chances, more shots on us. I don't know how many shots we gave up tonight, but it felt like a lot. So
52.
Yeah, so it's a lot to ask for our goaltenders to take 52 shots every game. So we got to be a lot better controlling the puck and the pace of the game.
Can you ever even remember the last time a Blues team gave up that many?
Not in regulation without double and triple overtime.
PK's been such a staple for years and years. Anything you see that's just not going right?
Yeah, I think we should be a little bit more aggressive. I think we're getting away from our reads that, we're aggressive. We're a hard penalty kill to get by. So, again, we'll take a look at the details and a couple fortunate bounces their way, but we're better than that.
What were the last couple of days like for you guys to prepare for this game while also kind of obviously having to deal with a lot of stuff outside of hockey?
Yesterday was obviously uncomfortable, but once you get into your game day routine, like we were today, you get in the game and start playing, you go out there and play. So I think today was as normal as it could be for us.
Obviously, you miss Bomeister on the PK. He's one of your best PK guys.
He's done that for a long time, and an important part for a long time, but we're going to have to find other guys that are going to have to step in there. It's not really an excuse. I mean, he's not out there for 2 minutes, even when he's out there. So we got to find a way to grab that and be better.
What do you think of Sanford's night tonight?
Pretty impressive. I said to him, it's not the great circumstances. You always want to win when you score 4, but he's been playing great lately. I mean, he deserves the success that he's getting. He's going to the hard areas. He's scoring the goals that you want to see him score. He's playing in front of the net, and he's getting rewarded for it.
To celebrate after a loss, but this is a night that you'll remember for a long time.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's pretty cool feeling, and with my teammates and stuff. But like you said, it's a tough loss, and especially when we need some wins, and big weekend coming up, so we'll have to regroup and get ready for that.
Was there anything about the night that where you kind of felt it, or?
I mean, it's always good to get one early. I think, right off the bat, just shoot one and it goes through everyone and finds its way in. And when you can get one early, or even get a couple good shifts early, it's helps build your confidence and gets you into it a little bit more.
Your buddy from New Hampshire, I'm sure he had a pretty good time tonight, huh?
Yeah. I think it was hopefully fun for him, but it's obviously, like we said, tough loss, and I'm glad he could be here and enjoy this with me, and thanks to him for coming out.
I know it's tough to keep answering this question, but can't help but notice that a night like this happens. When it's on the father's trip and time of the year when you're probably thinking about your dad the most.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'd really want to have him here, but I think he was watching over tonight and maybe helping out a little bit too, and that's about it.
How do you get the defense refocused now? It's been I think it's 10 games in a row with 3 or more goals allowed by you guys.
Yeah, I think we just need to get back to our details. We're just, we're loose down low, not closing out guys and giving them too many extra opportunities. And, we saw that tonight on a couple goals. And, I think we just need to take a step back, focus up, and get back to our details.
Just how kind of difficult was it for you guys to get prepared for tonight? Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on beyond hockey with this team right now.
Yeah, it's it's a pretty tough time, but I thought we battled hard tonight, and we got a huge point, and things happen, and like I said, we're just gonna have to get ready for this weekend.
I thought our guys were pretty engaged in the game. We got off to a lead, did a lot of good stuff, but in the end, wasn't good enough. But I mean, it was an emotional game for us, and thought our guys played pretty hard.
Yeah, Vegas is very good at home, one of the best in the league on the power play. I'm sure you didn't want to see all these penalties.
No, it's I didn't like some of the calls. That's the honest truth. But whatever, it is what it is.
Well, I wanted to ask you about the one in overtime. It didn't seem
It's
like
weak,
much.
but that's it's just my opinion.
How tough is it to play penalty kill 4-on-3?
Well, we do a pretty good job of it normally. I mean, they made a good play, and it's one of those plays that it's hard to defend. With the shot, goes right to the guy. I mean, it's just before that, I thought we did a good job of killing it, and they capitalized. They capitalized on their power play tonight. That was the difference in the game.
We've talked a lot to you about the defense. It's now like 10 straight games, 3 or more goals. I mean, what's missing? Obviously, Bo's missing, but what else is missing?
Well, we're too loose for one, and we need, we're a little bit too loose. But it's on everybody, goalies included. We got to be better. Like everybody's got to be better, a little tighter, and manage the puck a little bit better. A lot of them goals are caused from turnovers and things like that. So we got to do a better job.
Yeah,
be tighter.
You had mentioned turnovers as the #1 thing here lately, and there was a big one tonight. So it's kind of like those mistakes.
Definitely, it's not a good play, and it gets jacked in our net.
Jordan Binnington's been struggling. Does it make you think about playing Jake a little more?
Yeah, well, we started Jake last game, and then a lot went down, and we just felt this was the game for Benner tonight. So, but Jake's going to get his opportunity for sure. I mean, he's going to play.
Asked Ryan if at any given time, they came out with some jump, scored right off the bat. I asked him if at any time he noticed the players or himself sort of mentally stepping back, and he had said that it was tough throughout the game to stay on focus. I mean, you got the hockey game in front of you, but still with everything going on. Did you notice that at all with your players?
Well, it's not that I noticed it, with my players, but I could tell by our play that we did made a lot of mental mistakes tonight. So mentally, we weren't very sharp in the game, which I kind of thought would happen. It's tough. So, but we played hard though. Physically, we worked and we competed, and we got a point out of it.
I know you didn't agree with some of the calls, but the PK, tough night. Alex was just saying that just not aggressive enough.
Yeah, a lot of time. A lot of letting them make plays and giving them too much time. Yeah, for sure. That's what happens. So
What can you say about Zach's game? 4 goals.
He had an excellent game. He was unbelievable in the game. Best player on both teams. That's he did a great job and got rewarded with 4 goals. A heck of a game for him.
You'd be glad to get this team back to St. Louis after this trip?
I think it's good to get home and big weekend, back to back with Nashville. So, it's time to get back on the winning track.